today. And he called us out to play. And the wind blows chill, only for a moment. Then everything stood still. And I could breathe in sunshine, walk without the pain. Breathe in life like we're standing above the clouds, and blue skies without the rain. Someone told us to sit still, because from here on out it's all downhill. But what they should have said, but they didn't say, was to live in the moment and to seize the day. Breathe in sunshine, walk without the pain. Breathe a little easier in life, like we're standing above the clouds, blue skies without the rain. Standing above the clouds, and I feel the sun again.
Turn that down. Now turn that off, because it's time to get going here. How's everybody doing out there? It is Monday. Good afternoon, Jim. I just plugged in my guitar, and oh my gosh, it is so out of tune. It's hurting my ears just thinking about it. It's terrible. It's terrible. Oh, I forgot to turn this light on. A little bit more light on the subject. Subject? What? There's a subject? Look, there's Jack Petty from Canada, and I got Espresso Jim from Canada, and J.D. Casey. Yay! Jack Petty's from Alberta, Calgary, Canada. Yay! He's Canadian. I like the Canadians. Oh, I got to be extra nice to the people from Canada in case I have to move there sometime. What the heck is wrong with my guitar? Could turn it up a little. Please forgive me while I play this song. JD, love you too, man. When I try to tune my guitar and I'm talking at the same time, the tuner tries to tune me out. but it keeps going back and forth. It's like, what the heck note is that? It's called speech. Shh. Shh. Everybody be quiet while I tune. My guitar went way out of tune because, new strings, and it got really cold. So is everybody off work today? I worked today. See, when you tune a guitar, once you start tuning, if it's really out of tune, once you start tuning and you go down the strings, you have to go back and do it again. a little bit. Little minor adjustments, because when you tune, you're actually putting pressure on the strings and the neck, and it bows the neck because you get this. My fingers are cold. What is the temperature? The temperature in my room right now is 63, so that's not so bad. But hopefully, all this equipment that's on here will warm it up a little. Jim says we're very fussy as to who we let in Canada. Just tell them you know me, and you'll never get in. Actually, I had a police officer friend in San Diego here when I first moved to San Diego. He said, "Oh, just tell him that blah blah blah. just give him my name. If you ever get pulled over, I'm like, really? Just give them my name. Like, they're gonna know who you are out of the whole city of San Diego Police Department, right?" JD says, never off work, constantly trying to please the writers. They send me manuscripts. Nice. I'm booked until April. That's a good thing to be. So what is it? It's Christmas, right? I should do some Christmas songs. Is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. Since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Oh, it doesn't show signs of stopping, and I brought some corn for popping. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I hate going out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. The fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. And as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I hate going out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. The fire is slowly dying, but my dear, we're still goodbying. And as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. And as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. My guitar likes to sing without me. I feel really silly right now. And I haven't even taken any alcohol or anything to be silly. I just feel silly. So let's see. Christmas tunes. Let's try. How about an Elvis? If I got this one right. I just since I don't do Christmas tunes all that much. Let's see. I'm gonna pop this over here. Boom! Whoa! What the heck just happened there? No. Just cropping me out here. That one. See, I got a remote for these cameras now, for these camera angles here. Or I can transition on the computer, but I'm just going to hit, wow, that's a wide angle. You can see my whole mess. The Colonel's in. I wanted to tell the Colonel that from now on, whenever I'm finishing my show, let's see. Carol Burnett always had a thing at the end of her show. And if some of you ever remember the TV series The Waltons from back in the 70s, they all said, "Good night, John Boy. Good night, Mary Ellen. Good night, blah, blah, blah. Good night, Grandma. Good night, Grandpa." Everybody said good night in the house. So now, from now on, when I close my show, I'm going to say good night, Colonel. Just for Colonel Parquier. Christophe. I love it when he's here. It's like, it's in the middle of the freaking morning, in middle of the night there in France where he's at, and he pops in and watches. It's awesome. Oh, he says he doesn't like Christmas. I'm sorry, Colonel. Okay, we won't do so many Christmas tunes then. Because, well, it's not even Christmas yet, is it? Let's do, let's hit this button and change this angle here. But I am going to do Elvis tune here. Good night, Colonel. No, get back on. Turn on. Ace is in the house from Tunisia. Ace is my friend from Tunisia. Sousse, Tunisia. Not very far from where they filmed some of the original Star Wars scenes, of which I have not seen the new one yet. Don't let me know. Don't tell me anything about it. Without you, I'll be so blue just thinking about you. Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree won't be the same, dear, if you're not here with me. And when those blue snowflakes start falling. Let's talk about Christmas here after this song. When those blue memories start calling, you'll be doing alright with your Christmas of white. But I have a blue Christmas. That's certain. And when that blue heart But I have a blue, blue Christmas. You'll be doing all right with your Christmas of white. But I'll have a blue, 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 blue Christmas. Thank you very much. So, Ace over here from Tunisia has just spoken, and when he speaks, I listen. He said, bah humbug. Oh, wait, JD says bah humbug. Ace says, I feel so down today, so broken. Oh, I'm so sorry, Ace. Oh, well, I need to turn off the cheers. Need to turn off the, where's the aw? I don't have an aw button. Well, I hope you get to feeling better. Other people are commenting about Christmas. Well, you know, I have never liked Christmas. From when I was a little kid, I had all kinds of issues. How I wish I can, somebody feels so strange, feels so cold, soul. Ace, it gets better, trust me. I've been there, buddy. You just gotta spend some time with yourself. If you like video games or something, just spend some time with yourself and don't worry about other people for a while. Well, thank you, Colonel. Colonel says your voice is very near of the king. That's a very kind thing to say there, Colonel. I really appreciate that. Oh, I guess I could say the Colonel. Really appreciate that. You know, I have been to Memphis before, and I went to Graceland. I didn't go inside. I just looked out front. I just stood outside the gate, and I said, I like that place. That's a place right there. That's a place right there I could go. But yeah, Christmas is a tough time of year for everybody. I mean, I've lost my mom, my dad, my grandparents, and, you know, aunts and uncles, and I have my family now, Marina and the kids. They're not my kids, but, you know, they're kinda. But I never really liked Christmas growing up. My mother was always so intense about the freaking tree, and I just screwed up on the Facebook thing where it says 12:23. I missed the hyphen. Oh, well. Can I fix it? No, it won't let me. But anyway, never really cared for it too much. There was always too much stress on how you have to decorate the tree a certain way. And it's like, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. And I'm like, I always got subpar gifts. You know, you always wanted a certain gift, and I always got the subpar, like, cheap knockoff brand of the gift. And then there was always IOUs in our in an envelope. My birthday was always wonderful because my birthday is April 10th, 5 days before tax time. And my parents were always broke, especially around tax time. So I have mixed feelings about Christmas, and it's just too much commercialism and too much hoopla and stuff. So, on that note, I just sang Blue Christmas. Let's sing White Christmas. Probably on the piano. Let's see if I can kick the piano on here. And it's a very slow, very, very short song, actually, if I do it right. Don't hurt the Christmas tree. We have a Christmas tree upstairs. I did not participate in the acquisition of the tree, and Marina's put the lights on it now, and kids are going to help her decorate it and stuff. So, love the lights, music, cooking, etc. I have lights in my room. These are lights I have around here all the time in my room. And push that button, go to a different thing. So yeah, there's lights all around the underside of my glass desk. I've had this desk since 1997. The IKEA desk. It's moved around. been rearranged numerous times. I've cut some pipes on it and done some modifications to it. But anyway, that's okay. Let's see. Let's pull the keys out. Let's turn on the instruments. Piano, please. There's a piano. Can I have some strings with that piano? Let's open up the other guy here. Let's add some strings to that piano. You know what? I have a problem here. I need a booster seat. Where's that noise coming from? Oh. I think I fixed it. Uh-oh. Got some shorts in here. Gotta watch the shorts. I know any cheery songs. Ace is wanting to be cheered up. Let's tell some interesting stories. Let's see what story. I had a story. I had a thought in mind. Oh, I had a thing. Let's open up Facebook here. I had a thing I wrote on Facebook just was it yesterday? Something kind of silly. I had an observation that I eat. Here's some dark chocolate. I eat chocolate because of the price of gas. I just had a realization of that just the other day. I eat chocolate because of the price of gas. Now that sounds stupid, but it's cause and effect. So I'm going to tell you a little quick story. I'm going to read it right from how I wrote it because it's kind of silly. Cause and effect. I just realized that I eat chocolate because of the price of gas. I actually started eating chocolate, and I never really ate that much sweets or chocolate before. But in 2006, I started eating chocolate more. I started eating because it eases my upset stomach. Now, reasons, cause and effect, here we go. I never ate chocolate before until I started getting an upset stomach. I never got an upset stomach before until I started taking pain relievers. I never took pain relievers before until I had constant aches and pains. I never had constant aches and pains before until I had multiple injuries. I never had multiple injuries before until I had a motorcycle accident. I never had a motorcycle accident before until I started riding on a daily basis. I never rode on my motorcycle on a daily basis before until the price of gas went up. So that's how cause and effect happens, and now I eat chocolate because of the price of gas. It is true, though. If you take, a lot of people can't take pain relievers and stuff because it will give you an upset stomach. But chocolate will, little piece of chocolate, just a small piece of chocolate. I prefer Hershey's dark chocolate, but these little, just a small little piece will make the upset feeling go away. Surprising. Jim says surprising because you're full of it. Domino's theory. Let's see. Okay, so let's see. So I hope that was an entertaining story. Is there something else? Yes, also had a coyote incident. Yesterday morning, there was a coyote. It was really early in the morning. Sam, our dog, she's a big, fluffy black dog. We let her outside to go potty, and left the door open so she'd come back in. Well, she came back in, and all of a sudden she's growling at something out the door. I look out the door. It's like 7 something in the morning, and there's a coyote right at the back door, staring at her. And the door's still open a little bit. So I get up and I get right in the doorway, and the coyote is like, whoa, and backs away and walks back a little further, and then finally just kind of walks over the fence and hops over the fence into the neighbor's yard. Didn't think much more about it. All of a sudden, I close the door. All of a sudden, a little while later, coyote comes back, and it's right in the backyard, staring right in the back door at Sammy, who's now she's getting a little upset right now. So, I again get in the doorway, and the coyote, boom, goes to the back of the yard, goes the other direction, and there's a slope that goes up to a fence in the other neighbor's yard, and the coyote goes over there and hops over the fence. So a little while later, I get up, and I let Sammy outside, who's all uptight and wants to go outside. So I go outside with her, and I grab a broom handle, an empty broom handle that we have outside for specific reasons. So I go to the back of the yard where Sam has already bolted after where the coyote was. She sniffed everything in the yard. Now she's bolting up the hill, up the slope, up to the fence, and she's jumping at the fence. There's no barking going on, but she's jumping. I don't know what coyote is. Coyote. Oh, coyote. It's like a wolf, but smaller. About the same size as our dog. They're kind of skinny. They run around here. The coyote and Roadrunner? Coyote. Sorry. Sorry, Christoph. Coyote. So anyway, wild dog. So Sam's jumping at the fence, and I realize as I'm glancing up the hill, I'm down at the bottom, I'm glancing up the hill, the coyote's on the other side of the fence, right there. And Sam thinks that she's fine. Then the coyote takes a leap and jumps over the fence, and Sam took off running. She comes down the hill, she comes around the corner, and she's like right under my feet, and the coyote is right behind her, does not even know that I'm there. It's more obsessed with her. Yes, coyote. Yes, Colonel. Comes right down and snapping at her feet and at her heels. Sammy comes running right underneath me, and I have the broom handle like this, and I come swinging down at the coyote who just now noticed me. Immediate brakes, spins around, takes off running. I just barely missed the coyote and yelled, "Get out of here!" with a big thunderous voice. I can sound really tough when I want to. And the coyote took off and went over the fence, and haven't seen it since. I'm sure it will probably be back and probably bring some of its friends. But, we have to be a little bit careful with the dog. I think the dog's fine, but as long as we're out there, the coyote won't mess with her. I'm not afraid of the coyotes. Marina and the kids they don't want to be out there. I don't have a problem with it. But I used to live in Arizona, and coyotes would come across the property every morning and every evening. They would play with our dog. We had a dog, Big Chow. My uncle had a Big Chow, and it would play with the coyotes, and they wouldn't mess with the dog because the dog was big. But they are pack hunters, and they will gang up on an average sized dog. Larry's here. He says, late but here for a short time. Didn't have an invitation card. So all my friends on Facebook, I wrote the story down on Facebook, and they're all chiming in with, get a gun, shoot the thing, shoot him, kill it. I'm like, I'm not going to kill it. It's just doing what it does. And we live in the city, and there's houses behind our property. So if we shoot at something, we might likely shoot someone else's dog down the slope from us. We can't shoot a gun in the city limits. It's against the law. It's even against the law to shoot a pellet gun or a BB gun in this town without permission. So I'm not going to shoot coyotes in our backyard. It's not like we live out in the desert, But the coyotes come by, and they come through the property. They go there. We live close to a lagoon, so there's a big nature area in that lagoon that they're in and out of. And they have a lot of habitat that's been around the corner from us, up the hill from us, where they've excavated all that and built housing development. So we've encroached on their natural habitat, and now they're looking for food. We've taken their food supply out, like rabbits and rodents and everything. So we've taken all their food supply out, and now they're looking for food. So, it's one of those things that's been happening for years and years, so you just deal with it. Oh, I was going to do White Christmas. I'd plan on doing a bunch of Christmas songs, but I've got a few people here that's saying, no Christmas. So this is a short song, and then I'll go into playing some other silly stuff. Of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. Okie dokie, so that was White Christmas, originally done by Bing Crosby. Ace is saying, good night, Danny, and going to sleep. Maybe then I will feel better tomorrow. I'm really feeling cry out loud, and I might do. Oh, Ace, I'm so sorry. We will, we can, I don't know, we can cheer things up a little bit somehow. Let's see, I'm going to do, how about Set Before the King? It's a silly song that I wrote. Not sure if anybody noticed the last few, Thursday and Friday I did, well, actually all last week I did virtual duets with myself, a pre-recorded version of myself. And I was just noticing at the time I was doing these ones, one of them was from 2013 and a restaurant in Carlsbad here. And the other one, Thursday and Friday, was from 2016 from a live webcast where my mother was actually watching it. My mother's no longer with us. So it was kind of interesting watching the version of myself performing while I was talking to her as she was chatting on the chat feed. And it's just kind of a interesting feeling knowing that I'm performing along with a copy of myself that was actually talking to my mom at that very moment. It's a weird feeling. So anyway, kind of a nice feeling, kind of a, I don't know, a sad feeling in some ways, but I don't know. It was my webcast seemed to I don't know. My mom would watch, my Aunt Frida and Wyoming would watch. Every once in a while, my sister would watch. So it's kind of a cool thing. So now I'm going to do this song called "Set Before the King." It's a silly song I wrote. And I wrote this song in about an hour, just driving around Dallas picking up parts for the job I had at the time. And I went home and recorded it. So this one's available on Bandcamp and Reverb Nation. I stole the first verse of the song. That's how the song popped in my head. I was just kind of singing to myself this nursery rhyme. Sing a song of sixpence, a pocket full of rye. And I started making a melody for it in my head. And then by the time I was done with my drive, within about an hour, I wrote 3 verses. I write a song about a coyote. Thanks, AJ. Sing a song of sixpence and a pocket full of rye. 4 and 20 blackbirds baked into a pie. When the pie was open, the birds began to sing. Wasn't that a dandy dish set before the king? Set before the king. In another life at the round table with Sir Lancelot, tried to run away with Guinevere, but I got caught. Heard Arthur shouting to his guards, "Off with his head!" So they served me on a silver platter, set before the king. Yeah, yeah, set before the king. Whoa, whoa. Took a trip to Memphis, but I was so disappointed because I couldn't find Elvis's ghost, but just a fat man sitting in a rocking chair singing "Hunka Hunka Burning Love" echoed all throughout Graceland. And I could not turn away, you know, I just sat to listen, set before the king. Whoa, whoa, set before the king.
set before the King. Oh, set before the King. Oh.
Where's my pick?
Wasn't that a dandy dish that was set before the? Wasn't that a dandy dish that was set before the? Wasn't that a dandy dish that was set before the? Wasn't that a dandy dish that was
Yeah, yeah.
set before the?
Just a hunk of
Wasn't that a
burning lung.
dandy dish that was
Yeah, yeah.
set before the? Wasn't that a dandy dish that was
Yeah, yeah.
set before the? Wasn't that a dandy dish that was
Yeah, yeah.
set before the King?
Yay! Yay! How about that? I'm going to clip this right here, and then I'm going to clip this right here. Let's hope these transitions are all still working. I hit these with my feet. This one should go to that. Oh, look, that's my looping program. See if I hit this button down here, the whole thing will start all over again. One more time. Alright, so I'm going to hit the reset on that guy. So I have changed a few things around in the studio. As you can see, my looping computer is also now my backup computer for another video input signal. So when I'm doing the virtual duets, they're coming from this computer so that I can get the timing right and everything. So it's coming from that computer through the system, same as my cameras and my audio and blah, 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 blah. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. I have no clue what I'm doing. But anyway, that was called Set Before the King. I am planning on doing more virtual duets. Last week I did Thursday and Friday was from 2016. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday was from 2013. Next, I'm going to do, and I think I'm going to do them for Tuesdays, so it's like a 2 for Tuesday, right? So next time, tomorrow's actually Christmas Eve, so I may just do some Christmas songs just because Christmas Eve. But the next one I'm gonna do will probably be from 2008. I did some live streaming in 2008 as kind of experimental stuff. So you're gonna see a very younger version of me. He's gonna show me up too. He's a handsome little rascal. I have no idea why I said that. That's stupid. I had a song right in front of me that I was going to do. It's an original. But now I forgot what I was going to do. Pennies don't grow. Wow. Sorry about that. It is weird. Jim just said, must feel funny seeing yourself younger. It is weird watching the video of myself and playing along with it. Will you be there tomorrow? I'll be here tomorrow, yes. Even though it's Christmas Eve, I will be here for an hour tomorrow. Okay, so I got to change my guitar tone here to try to get rid of that feedback. At least reduce it. It's a little better. We'll see how it goes. I'll be there too. Oh, Colonel's going to bed. Good night, Colonel. And I'm going to say that later. I'm going to say good night, Colonel. Wish I had a penny and my unwishing well. I wish I had a star from above I'd wish upon until it fell. Pennies don't grow in heaven. Stars don't really fall from the sky. And wishing wells don't give dreams anymore, for they've all gone dry. I could find a rainbow's end where a pot of
supposed to be. But the more I search, the more I find. Maybe it's just not for me. But pennies don't grow in heaven. Stars don't really fall from the sky. Wishing wells don't give dreams anymore, for they've all gone dry. Wish I had her here with me. All the gold I would give, but an angel's pay can't buy a ticket home. So in my dreams she'll always live. Don't grow in heaven. Stars don't really fall from the sky. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wishing wells don't give dreams anymore, for they've all gone dry. Don't grow in heaven.
Okay, where are we at here? Oh, play something. You can play it for her, you can play it for me. Play it, Sam. If I say that, am I going to get flagged for copyright infringement by the YouTube police? Probably. Hey, where'd I go? I'm over here. There we go. My main camera's not in view here. Oh, there it is. See, all my settings on my software here, all my settings were set up for this input here being the main camera, but I've changed some things around, so now I've got to reconfigure things. So I'm not sure if I'm going to keep that as. Never mind. Just ignore me. I'm blithering. I'm blithering. I'm an idiot and I'm blithering. I'm a blithering idiot. Let's see, what do I want to do? You know, I'm going to play one of my favorites. It's not funny. It's not funny. And it's almost time to close up shop for the evening. Just yesterday morning, they let me know you were gone. Susan, the plans they made put an end to you.
I walked out this morning and I wrote down this song. I just can't remember who to send it to. No, I seen fire and I seen rain. I seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again. Won't you look down upon me, Jesus? You gotta help me make a stand. You just got to see me through another day. My body's aching and my time is at hand, and I won't make it any other way. No, I seen fire and I seen rain. I seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again. Been walking my mind to an easy time, my back turned towards the sun. Lord knows when the cold wind blows, it'll turn your head around. Well, there's hours of time on the telephone line to talk about things to come. Sweet dreams and flying machines in pieces on the ground. No, I seen fire and I seen rain. I seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again. Oh, I seen fire and I seen rain. I seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you, baby, one more time again. But I'd see you one more time again. There's just a few things coming my way this time around now. Thought I'd see you, fire and rain.
Okay, let's see. Let's open up something here. I think, it's after 6 now. So let's end with a Christmas song. Now that I think the two people that were not enjoying the Christmas spirit have left the room. So, let me think here. You're very welcome, Jim. Christmas time and holidays always bring out the memories in a lot of people that want to kind of forget it. But you know what? It doesn't have to be that way. I actually don't have a solution for you. So I apologize, and I feel for all the people that are spending the holidays alone because, well, in 1998, December of 1998, November of 1998, my grandmother died. October, one grandmother died. November, the other grandmother died. In December, my father died. So I flew out to Oregon for one funeral in November. I flew out to Oregon again for my father's memorial service and take care of all his affairs. And I came back home to Virginia by myself, alone, for Christmas. So it was not a very happy Christmas. But I had some friends that were babysitting my dog. They were dog sitting my little wonderful dog that I had. And so they had a key to my apartment, and I got home, and they had put a tree and decorated my apartment for me when I got home. It didn't help my mood because, hello, it's just a reminder that it's Christmas, but it made me realize that people care, and they cared. So it was a very touching thing for them to do. So I feel for people that are alone on Christmas and you've lost your loved ones. It's not easy, but we all got each other, and hopefully I can make somebody smile. Holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long may the world in sin and error pine, till He appeared and the soul felt its worth. The thrill of hope, a weary world rejoices. Oh, yonder breaks a new and I want everybody to have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are on the planet. Peace, love, and harmony. Be prepared. Danny Gali from 2008 is coming.
I say, but you can choose not to believe me. You can save it for a rainy day, but please just don't deceive me. You can illuminate the world outside and teach them all how to shine, or you can crawl into a hole and die deep inside. All the times that I tried and all the times that I lied and all the love that has died from all the pain that I had. Take it all in stride, put it all aside. Take a step outside with arms open wide and breathe in sunshine. Walk again without the pain. A little easier in life, like we're standing above the clouds. Blue skies without the rain, standing above the clouds, and I feel the sun again. Breathe in sunshine. Walk again without the pain. Breathe a little easier in life, like we're standing above the clouds. Blue skies without the rain, standing above the clouds, and I feel the sun again, standing above the clouds.